Christ came and offered the same freedom, the same peace, the same access to God to two different groups of people. Those who were sinful and needed to be reconciled with the Father because of their sin. Their sin is what left them detached from God. And those who were just outside of the covenant because they was just never offered those promises. So they were without God simply because they were excluded. But now Jesus is like, yeah, y'all got different problems, but y'all can both have access to the Father through me. Drops mic. Let's move into number 2. Peace is accomplished, not achieved. So Jesus declared the good news of peace and reconciliation because he accomplished it. There was nothing we could have done to bring peace with God. Christ himself is our peace, and through his presence and finished work, peace was made available to everyone. Kind of running along with that detention analogy again. This is essentially saying, like, the principal came in and said, I have good news for y'all. Y'all can go free. Y'all can go back to living your lives. That's what's going on here. Like, there's nothing those little delinquents could have done to earn their freedom because the deed was done. They had to sit in their consequence. But it was because the principal came in and set them free. That is what gave them their freedom, not anything they could have done. The principal themselves was the key to the freedom. That is what is going on here. Jesus was our key to freedom. Riley, take it down a notch. Anyway, Jesus was our key to freedom. That's why it was good news, because it's like it didn't matter what you did, where you came from. It didn't matter, none of that. What mattered is that Jesus came in and wiped the slate clean because he himself was peace. He embodied peace. He accomplished what we would never be able to achieve. And that's why we go off for him, okay? Let's get into the third and final point. Through one Spirit, all believers now have equal access to the Father. Access to God and connection to other believers are made possible through the same Holy Spirit, whom we all share equally. So when Christ died on the cross, he reconciled our relationship with the Father, and simultaneously, the Holy Spirit began to dwell in all believers, okay? It's through that Spirit that we have access to the Father. That's like think of it like your intuition. Your intuition is the Holy Spirit guiding you. That's why believers have it.